So you want to know why it's expensive to replace a stupid fuel line in a snowblower, right? Sometimes you can get lucky with these, but not today, that's for sure. That's for another squirrel, not this one. So you have to remove the whole cover. And if you're really lucky, you have to remove the starter, the recoil, depending on what model it is. You have to remove 2 head bolts in the top. Fuel tank. It's stupid. Stupidity. But probably all preventable if somebody would just spend a little time maintaining the gasoline in these. That's a 1/2 inch if I remember. 13 might work too, but you have to remove that as well. Remove the starter coil or switch, ignition switch. And of course, you know, it's not going to work with the old Felipe because, you know, that's for the birds. So it's 3/8 on your side covers there. And you can remove those in order to sneak past the ignition switch there to get the starter. Or flathead bolts. Thought they were 1/2 inch, but fine 1/2 inch. I had 13 millimeter there too, but that's 12. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Hello, 1/2 inch. Anywhere in here, 1/2 inch. 16ths. No 1/2 inch. A little 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter. And you only have to do this because crap's caked on here. And okay. Try to bring this all over to this side because the battery's dead. And we're juggling a Halo charger. So you want to be careful with this good old spring here because if you stretch it out, things will not work quite right. So just disconnect it and let it hang. And hopefully we should be able to pop that off. I don't think I had to remove the starter in addition to it, but it's been a while since I yanked one apart. I gotta find a flathead. And since this guy's been sitting forever, and I probably need to deal with that in a minute too. Unfortunately, that's crimped on there. Thought I had them off. Do I? I do? Oh yeah. Yep, yeah, remove the stupid starter. Out of biscuits. So, I think those are 3/8 if I remember. don't like pulling everything apart. Problem is with the starter, when you got to put it back on, you really need to make sure that you have the, you don't hammer it down, because you can easily break the pot mount off the side of the pancakes. The top of the starter is probably a 7/16. I had my hand, but I don't have my hand now. There it goes, 7/16. So the top of the starter is 7/16. I'll just let that hang down. And if you have a headlight in there, I thought I would be able to slide you off a little bit easier than that, but you are not going to go ahead and slide off that easy. So a good old manipulator. You don't want to get too aggressive, but aggressive enough. Here comes somebody else with some crap for me to work on, I guess. It's stuck underneath there. Pretty good. Now, let me pause this. I think, nope, never mind. A lot of activity out here today. Guess I need to remove the other gas can. Just snotted on there from years of being snotted in here. Fuel lines. It definitely felt like a pop, so while we're at it, might as well inspect the primer bulb line. And looks like I can just clip at the bottom, so starter recoil is fine. And what I do with that fuel line. Oh, of course it's in the dirty grass pile, right? Why not? Dirty grass pile. So, wiring here that it's like a coil wire or whatever to provide power to your headlight. So if I'm lucky, I can finagle this through. And that's some new fuel line on here. And that is why it has a pin in the butt to replace fuel line. And I run the electric wire all the way through there for anybody who's taking notes. And you just try to be careful when you're cutting it. I cut into that a little bit, but yikes. There we go. And then I also put a little, you can't see it, I put a little knot on the other end as well. Out she comes. I will also plumb in a on off. Let me just look at so that let's get the other crap on here too. And I want to be on. Oh, that's nice. How'd you like that? Wasn't it a nice ride? That's what happens when I'm not careful. I wanted to find my fittings. There's one. Struggle is real. And then I should be able to pull that down. There's a little stripped in there, but let's try to move you to the other side, I guess. Start dropping this. Whoop. Whoop. And hang on here. That might be something we use. One left. Hey. Beep. She hits to put it in the hole. That's what she said. No. Still don't like it dry. Get a little lube. Oh yeah, it's much better, isn't it? And I think we'll find those side anglers. Of course, I won't be able to find them right now. And then we try to find a common spot there. And if we can find that other, well, you know, I'll just walk in a circle. How about that? It'll show up when it needs to show up. Hey! Oh. So yeah, try to cut it somewhere nice. Johnny Speed Racer. So, okay. Oh, but I just got off. Just give yourself a little more, right? Yeah, there you go. And messes. A little lube goes a long way. Lube. And then I always try to make them. Some people are like, oh, you put them on your tippy, and I put them on how I feel like it, right? You can put it on this way, you can put it on this way. You can put it on that way, you can put it on that way. But I need to find my stupid 90-degree yeah, that's nice. I guess I won't find those. It'll be after I'm done doing all this and I'll find them. I don't know where they're at. Don't see them. There they are. It's just easier to work with. So. And actually have an LED headlight replacement for this guy. So I'm going to do the on off here. I like doing that, you know. It's just my thing, that's all. And don't forget to put your spring back on over on this side before you start hooking stuff up. There's a little governor. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I love springs. I love springs. I hate springs. Again, you don't want to bend the spring up too bad. I guess it doesn't need no pliers. I guess you're gonna make me. didn't know how I removed the spring. You didn't need to. It's late now. I don't know why I was thinking I was connected to the housing, but I did. I thought I was connected to the housing. It wasn't. That's what happens when you're just a dumb mechanic. Some biscuits in there. All right, and that's all my primer. Let's see, everything else is good. Might as well pull. I had this whole thing apart. Might as well pull the pull at the bottom of that. And look. That is definitely a 13. Shouldn't be a problem, but dirty as everything else is. Let's well look. I'll go figure. A dirty carburetor. Whoa. This has one of those stupid rubber. Yeah, I should just replace this whole thing. Yeah. There it goes too. Thank you, wind. That's phenomenal. Wind just blew. Those secret sauce things that they thought that they could put inside these carburetors and make them better, I guess. Cheaper. Yep, there, you know, a little bit better. And then this here, I don't know if you can even see it, has to be the stupidest thing that a carburetor company put inside their units. Why? Why? It's absolutely ridiculous. They said it was the EPA. That's what they keep saying. They blame it on the EPA. And maybe that's very true. Maybe it is the EPA, but yeah, pause. Let me pause it. Might as well fish it. I think by now I'd have 100 of these things laying around here, but I seem to leave them everywhere. I'm glad I did poke that because it did feel like it had a little schmutz in it. Now, normally I'd probably go ahead and replace this carburetor with a better setup, but this is what we got. So hopefully I can make it work without damaging that stupid little plastic piece they have in there. That gasket feels a little crappy too. So she took great care in listening to my advice. Glad she gave it to me. I might get $100 for it if I'm lucky. And hold the Tecumseh. you know? Great, would pop up. Good gravy. Just got a finger there. Nice. There you go. That side's in. Really need to stretch that out a little more on this side. That's a good way to stab yourself. Now you go inside. Wow, look you go. Let me do a little manipulating. Can't catch it there. Wow. Good enough. That's not there. That goes up. Does it go there? It goes up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Once get a look at them.